Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for a Ford Focus ST walk-around video. But before we get stuck into the walk-around, if you are enjoying that content, why don't you hit on that subscribe button? That way you'll be seeing much more of us in the future. This vehicle here is a beautiful magnetic grey Ford Focus ST featuring the 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine producing 280 PS of power. That 280 PS of power is then transmitted through a 7-speed automatic gearbox. The vehicle itself is registered on a 23 registration, meaning you're taking Ford warranty with you until May 2026. The vehicle itself has done just over 6,000 miles, but like always, I'll get you the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. This beautiful 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine will get you 0 to 60 in just 5.5 seconds, produces a whole load of torque, 420 newton meters of it, and has a top speed of around 155 miles per hour. This vehicle is full to the brim of wonderful specifications. So in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be walking you around corner to corner, door to door, showing you all through this vehicle. So what we do here at Perkins is we position ourselves at the near side front bumper to begin. And I present to you the remote central locking key. You've got a beautiful ST badging on the rear of the key there. Simply clicking the unlock button is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. Yes, that bit that appears to be flashing at you currently, that is simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But in real life that gives other road users ultimate visibility, meaning you're always going to be seen. So these headlights are extra special. They're LED headlights. Hold on. Ford LED. But they're also the adaptive headlights as well. So a very lovely headlamp display. Just below we can start to see front parking sensors which trail themselves all the way around that front bumper. They trail all the way around the side there because it's almost like a 360 parking sensor on this one, because this has the parking pack fitted, which includes the self park assist feature. So yes, it will quite literally park itself for you. So making our way around the front bumper, we eventually get to these beautiful, I love these beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels. So these are in a magnetic grey, if I could just show you the body colour there, and we've also got magnetic grey trims to go with it. As you can see, we have beautiful red painted brake calipers, and that comes on to my next point. This vehicle has fitted the performance pack, and the performance pack includes these Pirelli P0 tyres. So you've got some lovely high quality Pirelli tyres on there as well. Not only that, that also includes the Brembo 363mm braking system. So you've got some fantastic brakes that are going to stop you in no time at all. Very important for such a high powered car. It's going to draw your attention to the windscreen quickly and make our way up the vehicle. To begin with, that little dome bit there is a light sensor responsible for the automated headlights. As the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Further north at the top of the windscreen there is a sensor for the traffic speed sign camera. This can be used in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter, meaning when you drive past a varying speed sign, your speed limiter is going to change automatically. Furthermore, there is a light sensor for the auto high beam and also a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. Continuing going north up the vehicle, there's a beautiful black painted roof that goes perfectly in coordination with the rear privacy glass. And also, not skipping past it, is the panoramic glass opening roof. So as you can see, that sits nice and low to the body of the vehicle, roof to the vehicle even, and letting an abundance of light and fresh air into the cabin. I've left the blind across because we've got some beautiful trees up there, but they seem to be shedding a bit of pollen, so it's nice and easy to hoover that bit out afterwards. And it is trying to find it throughout the vehicle. So you've got a lovely panoramic glass roof. Bring you back down to the body of the vehicle, just going to lock the vehicle on the key, take the camera to half zoom so you can all see what I'm doing. This vehicle has the 5 lines on the door handle, which means when you tap here, it unlocks the vehicle. Tap again on the door handle, it will lock the vehicle once more. Keyless entry is a very convenient system if you have your hands full of shopping, children, or anything in between. Not only that, we have the power folding and heated door mirrors, and as part of the driver assistance pack, we also have the blind spot assist monitors at the end of the mirror. This will give you an illumination if someone's your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle. I shall cover the driver assistance pack in its entirety once we're inside on the Sync 4 monitor. Keyless entry will expire after about 20-30 seconds, so keep an eye in a second for those mirrors folding in once more. At this stage of the video, I take a step back on the offside quarter and I just gently rock the camera side to side down the body, hopefully using the light to our advantage, showing you just how beautiful these body panels are. There we are, there's the keyless entry expiring. So that is the offside of the body, not forgetting the offside rear wheel, and giving you a good look at that. So making ourselves all round the rear of the vehicle now, again as expected, the rear parking sensors, and I love the magnetic grey, looks fantastic in grey. And I'm going to give you a dramatic zoom in to the high definition reversing camera. We shall come back to the boot in just a second, but before we do, we need to do the near sides. Let's give the near side the exact same treatment. So again, starting off nice and high and tight to the vehicle, just gently rocking it side to side, hopefully giving you an understanding of how wonderful all these body panels are. Back round to the near side rear. Big fan of these 19-inch alloys, they look superb, and obviously matching Pirelli P0 tyre. Same again on the front, beautiful red brake caliper and Pirelli P0 tyre. Let's show you down there, lovely. Okay, so that is the exterior taken care of. Now let's have a look inside the rear. So we've got the double unlock function on the key, otherwise the pressure pad is just left of the camera. That opens up the very generously volumed rear boot space. I'm a self-driver Focus, and I can talk from experience, these boots are big enough for everyday life, whether it's wheelchairs, pushchairs, golf sticks, sports equipment, dogs, shopping, you name it, they can all fit in there. We have a few things going on. We have the little ski hatch there, so you can put longer objects through the vehicle. This Focus also comes with a detachable tow bar, so please don't quote me on this, but from the top of my head I believe the towing capacity of this vehicle is 1400 kilos on a brake trailer, and by law that'll be down to 750 kilos on an unbrake trailer. Again, please don't quote me for that, but I'm pretty certain that is the number at the top of my head. So go to the Ford.co.uk website for the official towing capacity, but that's what I think it is. Underneath the boot liner here, if I just gently show you, we have the B&O subwoofer and amp system to the right hand side, and neatly tucked away underneath all of that is a space saver spare wheel with all the relevant tools and jacks required to change at the side of the road. So that's inside the boot. So obviously I need to unlock the vehicle once more because it's expired on the keyless. And now let's have a look inside. So starting on the driver's rear door cards, we have this hard wearing plastic leading into the soft touch synthetic leather armrest and the corresponding window control for the corresponding window. Spinning the camera around for the first time in this video to display these beautifully ebony synthetic leather seats with suede in the lower back part and base. ISO fixings, if you do carry those smaller humans of this world, you might require the ISO fixing capabilities. You have one on the offside rear, another one again on the near side rear. In the middle there we do have obviously a middle seat, but we do also have a lovely cup holder armrest that also folds down as well. At the bottom there, the fitted ST floor mats with the red stitching as well, and that centre console at the bottom there is two USB-C charging ports. USB-Cs will deliver about 5 amps of charging, so that's fast charging, perfect for iPads, switches and other things such as that. Normally this is a lovely stage to show you how much light is let into the vehicle, but again, back to our tree problem, the blind is shut. But you can see there it goes across the whole length of the vehicle, and yeah, it's a really lovely system. Please see my other photograph, I've just taken a lovely photo of it, so you'll know what I mean. Okay, on to the business end. So driver's door now. ST's come a lovely carbon fibre strip leading into the door handle. The lever continues all the way down the door card into the soft touch armrest, followed by all 4 window controls, window locking, mirror folding, we have electric mirror adjustment, and interior locking is found just ahead. Spinning the camera around for the last time to display some seats. We've got these beautiful Ford Performance bucket seats here, so you can see the extra support in the head area, the lower back, and also base part of the seat. Very, very comfortable seating. I must admit we've got loads of goodies going on. Let me begin by the leg extender, so it gives you a nice bit of support on the end of your legs on longer journeys. Coming back down, these are electronically adjustable, so if you'd like to count with me, 1, 2, 3 and 4, which is your up and down and forward and backwards, your 5 and your 6 is your rear tilt, and your 7 and your 8 is your lumbar support. 9 and 10 is normally front height, but on this instance we have the little ratchet system at the front of the seat to higher or lower the angle. These are also the AGR seating, so that's some clever spine technology, keeping you nice and comfortable and safe in the vehicle. I'm just going to jump inside now. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a moment. Wonderful. Look at this digital driver display. That is state of the art. It is beautiful. So the first port of call whilst we're here is exact mileage, which is 6,128.4. So to wake up the vehicle and to complement the keyless entry, we have a power start stop button down in the middle. Foot on the brake, one click of the button, and that makes a racket. So that'll gain us power to the 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine, and then we can have a look around the digital driver display. So we're currently in default normal mode, so it comes at a lovely dark blue screen. And if you've never seen one of these before, I'm going to give you a quick tour around. Left hand side there is a coolant temperature sensor. We have a digital speedo. At the bottom, obviously the mileage, gear selector indicator. We have the ambient air temperature, we have the digital fuel gauge, we have the bar graph on the right hand side, and the RPM times 1000. This counts the revolutions of the crankshaft, also known as the output power of the engine. Here in the middle is the performance gauges, so this is my view if you like. So I'm using the OK, up and down and return button on the right hand side of the steering wheel, which I shall display to you in a minute. We also have performance details. You can see things such as your oil temperature, your oil pressure, turbo pressure, and also coolant temperature there as well. Live tyre pressures, yes, these are soon to be adjusted because this vehicle is about to go through for a used car mechanical preparation by our Ford qualified technicians, where all lights levels will be returned to manufacturer specification. We have different fuel economy charts we can look at. Obviously, procedure here is a charge at 12 volts, so these are all reading nothing. Yes, we've got some lovely goodies going in there as well. You can expand this, and this is the My View, so where you can select up to 7 individual screens for your preference. Down into audio, this is where you can see your presets, FM and DAB sources. Navigation, this is a really nice quick toggle menu. Once you have all your home destinations, your previously and your points of interest programmed in and saved to the Sync 4 system, it's nice and easy to click on your previous destinations or wherever you need to go and set the navigation with a click of a button. Our phone connected, we don't have any phone connected at the moment because this is where your Bluetooth audio will be displayed, or Apple CarPlay. So I was going to show you very quickly before I press it. Sport and selectable drive mode button are there. The sport one click of this, and that is a quick toggle system to take you straight into the sport mode. As you can see in sport mode, it changes the aesthetics of the screen, so you're presented with a lovely dark grey, reddish, aggressive ambiance screen to prove you're in a race car. So it's nice to have the quick toggle buttons there to change that, and it's also nice that the aesthetic of the screen changes on a click of a button. Big fan of that. In addition, for driver optics, we also have the wonderful heads-up displays. If I just zoom in here and lower the brightness, and I shall try my very best to get it focused. There we are. So as you can see in the middle there, we have the digital speedo. This vehicle has the beautiful adaptive cruise control. So if I just take that for standby, you can see your set speed bottom right and the distance to the vehicle in front in the middle. So as I click the distance button, you can see that adjusting. I'll admit this might not be as clear as day in the video as it is in real life, but the system is, no matter how high you or tall you are or short you are, you can adjust the optic to be in the middle of your screen. But it's a very, very lovely system, so when you're driving along, you don't actually have to look down at the digital dash. You can just flick your eyes on the heads-up display. If you don't fancy that, you can retract it and keep it down as well, so you can customize that to your preference. I just want to show you whilst we're up here another B&O speaker. They are littered throughout the vehicle, so if you're into your audio, we've got a wonderful audio system on board. So whereas we do have the 7-speed automatic gearbox, which is absolutely marvellous. Sometimes you want to be in control of your gears. We have the flappy paddles on the left hand for minus, and the plus is on the right hand side. So again, you can flow through the gearbox to your heart's content, so it's almost can be considered a semi-automatic system. So again, just to clarify, the right hand side, mode buttons and buttons to control the screen ahead of you. Voice command, perfect for phone connectivity, pick up, decline and previous and next song function on the left hand side. Right hand side is where you'll find the buttons for the adaptive cruise control. Starting top left is the distance to the vehicle in front. Below that there is lane centering with set speed plus and minus found in the middle. Standby button is top right and your speed limiter is found bottom right. On the bottom menu there is a volume minus, a volume plus and a mute button. Nice and easy to toggle through. In the middle of this vehicle we have the gear selector. So it's a rotary gear selector, and this is how you control the 7-speed box with manual in the middle. We have the electric park brake found in the middle with auto hold found just behind it. Nice little cubby hole here for your sweets as well, which does slide about, which I love. And yeah, that's where your sweets go in there. In the bottom here we have the wireless charging pad, so if your phone supports wireless charging then fantastic, because we also have wireless CarPlay as well on board, so that's fantastic if your phone supports it. If not, you need USB, so you have a USB-C and a USB-A, and also a 12-volt socket there for good measure. Moving up a little bit, we have the volume controls, the traction control off, max demist, automatic stop start, and this is the Ford self-parking button. I'll come back to that in a second. Next up to display to you is this rather beautiful Sync 4A module. So this is its home page, if you like, and I'm going to give you a quick tour around it. So let's try and do that in the easiest way possible. We'll start with a black band at the bottom. These are all your heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. So we have a dual zone temperature system, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. In addition, we have the heated seats on either end. Again, these are 3-way electronically adjustable. So if you do suffer with a really cold passenger who might have a cold bottom and just cold in general, you can heat them up whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. In addition, air conditioning, we have the electronically heated windscreen and a heated steering wheel found there as well. To change the flows of the vents, click the button in the middle, expands this menu. You can then dictate where you'd like the air to come from, with max AC, max demist and recirculation found on the right hand side. After a while that does just time out and that will drop down once again. Like that. I will get that perfectly right one day and it'll be sensational. A snapshot of what else is going on. We have navigation. It's a very lovely navigation system. It's very responsive. It works like a smartphone. For example, you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to look at this lovely Focus ST. Click the search box. The postcode you shall need, once you click in there, is Charlie Mike 727 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box. That navigates your route straight here to Perkins. I'm not clicking start because obviously I'm here already. I must say as well, I think the Ford audio systems and sync modules are some of the best software on any vehicle. I'm privileged enough to go in and out of many different manufacturers through my career, and nothing really works like a sync module. I'll be honest with you, so if you're after a very complex screen that works and is easy enough to use, you can't look much further. Right, let's just pop it into reverse. That gives you the high definition reversing camera with your park pilot on the left hand side. Move the steering wheel, it's going to guide you into any space. And the right hand side there, you can see the front and rear parking sensors that give you an intermittent beep and increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. You can see how they're wrapped around a bumper. This is for the self park. So if I was then to click on that button, that wakes up this screen, navigate to parking or parking assistance. This will give you a parallel park out, a perpendicular park or bay park in, and also a parallel park in. So use the indicators to dictate which side of the road you shall be parking on. And yeah, the steering wheel and the electronic steering rack will do the rest of the magic. Clicking the X button returns us back to your home page. Radios in there, DAB, FM and your Bluetooth audio. We have Connect Phone for your Bluetooth. At the top there is settings. We are going to take you into vehicle settings. We have a few goodies in there. Being an automatic vehicle and you have a smartphone, please download Ford Pass Connect application to your mobile telephone device, and you can pair both the vehicle and your phone together and take advantage of remote start setups. As you can see here, we have the climate control, seats and steering wheel, and even set the durations. On a frosty morning, it's wonderful to get your vehicle nicely preheated before you get in it. In addition, we have things such as windows, which is your global open and global close. Hold the lock button or hold the unlock button and it drops or closes the windows. Lighting. This is where you can see the adaptive headlamps set up, so nice to have the adaptive headlights in there. Wipers, automatic lights, we have auto fold mirrors, loads of wonderful vehicle settings. In the essence of time, let's continue into features now, and then we have these 4 tiles here. First up is drive modes. You have your slippery, normal, sport and racetrack depending on the situation you are in. Obviously it all changes to traction control and the transmission control module to give you different outputs and throttle responses to give you a more pleasurable drive. Driver assistance pack is found second in, and that includes the adaptive cruise control. We have the intelligent speed limiter, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera delay, blind spot information system, wrong way alert, cross traffic alert and driver alert. So fantastic software on board. Next up is the towing settings. So you can add your trailer, select active trailer, manage trailers, and it's got some fantastic trailer management software on board. And next up, which I think is a fantastic idea from Ford and other manufacturers doing it as well, is an interactive owner's manual. So gone are those big books wasting paper. It's all on the screen, so it's nice and easy just to search what you're looking for and help you out when needed. So I'm a big fan of that as well. Lastly, it's going to take you to apps, because this screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whichever software you have on your mobile telephone device, either plug it in using a USB cable, or if you're lucky enough to have a new iPhone, it will wirelessly CarPlay and you wirelessly charge your phone as well. Take advantage of the voice command button, activate your voice assistant such as Siri or Google Assistant. You can take advantage of applications on your mobile that are compatible on this screen, such as navigation, Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, your Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud for your music, your audio books, your podcasts, anything like that. But the most important thing, it keeps your hands off your phone whilst you're driving, because that is very naughty. Okay, that's about it for me today, 20 minutes or so. We said we'll have it done. Thanks very much for watching. Any other information you needed about this vehicle or any other vehicle we have at Perkins Garages, give us a call, 01376 550 899. Leave us a lovely comment below, like it, and even subscribe if you want. Good seeing you, bye-bye for now.